Guys, bear with me. I'm just trying to set this thing up. I should have done this. I should have did this before I started the live. Okay, hold on. There we go. I don't even know why I did that because I'm gonna have to take it off anyway. Guys, hey Molly, thank you so much for joining. Who else is up here? I just wanted to do a little. Hey Beatrice, you said you're not getting my notifications? I'm so sorry about that. I'm not sure what's happening. I know others have said the same thing. Hey Tanisha, hopefully we can get that fixed soon. I'm not sure why that's happening, Beatrice. But thank you so much for joining. I'm glad you made it to this live. And for those who are on, please hit that like button. All right. So guys, I have 5 of you in here. So, tell a friend, have them come on in, so we can just chat just for a little bit. I just wanted to give you all a little, just a little update as to what I'm doing in my kitchen. Actually, the progress. Um, hey, Lisa. Hey, Andre. So glad to see you. You all hit the like button, okay? Thank you so much for joining this live. Um, but yeah, guys, so I just wanted to, I know, Tanisha, it's all YouTube's fault. But I wanted to show you all what I've done so far in my kitchen. Guys, I'm so excited about this. I'm still working. Everything is pretty much a dry fit. Um, I did all of the cuts that I needed to make for my for the butcher block countertop. Um, and now what I was doing today, I was actually making the cabinet underneath the butcher block countertop. So I'm going to quickly show you all this. And can you all hear me really good? All right. Oh, let me take it off the stand. All right. So let's get it from an angle. So far, guys, this is what I have. Thank you, Tanisha. Thank you, Andre. Thank you, Molly. And guys, thank you for the ones who voted for the tongue oil. Tanisha, I know you said you didn't know what it was or what it was used for, um, but yeah, it's pretty much uh, it's a type of finish that you put on your butcher block or your wood products that pretty much brings out the grain and it protects it against water damage and things of that nature. Um, it's a really good type of added, not additive, but a really good type of finish for your or conditioner for your butcher block countertop. So I went with Hopes instead of the what is that, real milk paint stuff. But yeah, so this is what I have. You can see is I cleaned up yesterday, and I ended up making more mess today. But as you can see, I'm going to make build a cabinet under here. I just did like a little dry fit to just, see what I can do. And I'm starting to build the cabinet right now. So as you can see, this is where the base will rest on. So I made two of those. So yeah. And guys, I made my miter cuts, my angle cuts for this. I have to glue it and all that good stuff, and so it can sit just right. But yeah, guys, I'm super excited about that. But guys, when I tell you it is some work, it's a lot of work. You see my my beard is growing in and all that stuff. Like I'm just like, just getting into it. Um, yeah, I'm just glad that I did it, guys. It really opens up my kitchen. Uh, the the floor plan that I drew up, or the what do you call it? The floor plan or the blueprint, whatever it's called. Um, do I have it here? I think it's probably in my office. But yeah, I drew it up and I'm following it to a T. And this right here, guys, I'm going to from the wall all the way to this wall. I will be putting a porcelain tile down. I don't have any more. I don't have any more like of that this wood this wood flooring, and I think it will be like a nice little touch to add the porcelain tile, a strip of it down the middle of the floor. So um, thank you so much, Molly. Thanks, Beatrice. Yes, I can't wait until it's finished. So tomorrow, guys, um, I'm going to pretty much start wiping down the butcher block, well, the countertop, getting all of the dust off. I'm going to sand it down using, excuse me, um, my sandpaper, and I got this off of where did I put it? Okay, I got this off of Amazon. So it's like different types of grades of sandpaper, from 120 grit to a really fine grit, which is 3,000. And when I tell you 3,000 grit, feels like pure paper. That's how fine it is. It's like rubbing it with like copy paper. But yeah, guys, I'm going to sand these down on both sides, and then put the tongue wall on it. Let it sit for an hour. Sand it down again. Reapply it, and I think I'm supposed to like let it sit for 24 hours. And when I keep going at it, my goal is to do um, 5 to 8 coats of this tongue oil. So hopefully it'll stretch that long. If it doesn't, I'll just have to buy some more. But yeah, I'm super excited about that. And guys, I did buy this. Let me show you. This right here is Howard Butcher Block conditioner, and pretty much, yeah, you put this on your butcher block, and it's what, food grade mineral oil and natural waxes. So I tested it out, and I put it on. a piece of butcher block that I cut out for the sink. And let me just show you. So this is what it looks like. So I sanded it down and everything, and you can see the difference between the colors. So if I were to keep doing it, I'm pretty sure it'll be a richer tone. But I really wanted to stay closer to, something like this. But this, I will definitely take this this tone right here. I mean this color. But I really like it. So, but I was like, should I use this on my countertop? And I was like, nah, let me just go ahead and use the tung oil. So, you know, we're gonna see how that works. Okay, who's on live with me? Guys, check in. Let me know how you all are doing. And also hit the like button, guys. It really helps out my videos. Give me 1 second, guys. Thought I had it down here. That's good to hear, Tanisha. I'm glad you're doing good. But yeah, guys, so yeah, tomorrow is hump day, so we're pretty much done with the week. And yeah, anybody have any good big plans for this weekend? Hey, Miss Finance. So good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. Let me set this back up. When I tell you, my kitchen is a mess. Hey, Gwendolyn. So good to see you. I'm doing really great. Thank you so much for asking. Beatrice, you said I should do more lives. Yes, I want to get back to doing that. I know one time, if you all can remember, I was just doing lives back to back, like every day. I was like, these guys are probably tired of me doing these lives. But I think that was during the time when I was doing the planters. I was doing like a live. Actually, one day I did a live like 4 times in one day. I was like, I know you all are tired of seeing my face. So I was like, let me scale back a little bit. I don't I don't want to overstay my welcome. But yes, but I'm so glad you all watch my lives and tune in. As you can see, my kitchen is really dusty. Yeah, it's out of commission. So what I've been doing, guys, because I don't really, well, guys, the ones who follow me a lot, you know that I normally cook. Um, hey, Sandra, thank you so much for joining. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy the lives. Thank you so much, Sandra. And Molly, you said you can't catch them all the time. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm so glad you can catch it when you can. Um, but yeah, so like I was saying, yeah, my kitchen is out of commission, so I can't really like cook the foods that I really want to cook, like on the stove. Um, I have tried to. I used to oven one time, but I just didn't really feel comfortable. Hey Sandra, so you're from Trinidad and Tobago? Nice to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you, Gwendolyn. And Sandra, just I think actually it was yesterday I was listening to some soca music. Soca music had got me in the mood, to do a lot of cleaning and sweeping and stuff. So yes, I like that music. So awesome. Hey Dana, thank you so much for checking in. All is well. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I just gave everyone an update on my kitchen. So for those who are tuning in, let me just go ahead and show you all again. Well, show you all what I've done. Let me just remove some of these things off. And I'm gonna get back to my cooking topic. Guys, hey Paige, I'm doing well, thank you. And thank you for joining. So guys, this is what I have so far. And this is my camera, guys, that I purchased. And thank you all for your donations. It really helped me get the things that I needed. So this is the side. I wanted to do a waterfall. So it's not connected, guys. So I just have to glue it and just clamp it together to just pretty much seal it and make sure that it's, bonded good. I'm also in the middle of building a cabinet. Hey, Tanisha, thank you so much. So, and this is this side right here. Guys, I need to get, honestly, I need to get a new dishwasher. This dishwasher has been in this house since I moved in. So my next project is to search for another dishwasher. You see, I mean, it's, yeah, it's not the best. It was doing a good job, but I'm just, it's seen better days and it's time for me to get rid of it. But yeah, guys, and I also have to, cut this part. Well, not cut this part, I'm sorry. I have to seal this seam right here so that it can be seamless. And I have wood putty for that. But what I think I might do is take the saw. And thank you so much, Sandra. I'm going to take my circular saw, and I'm going to just shave off just probably like I would say, what is the measurement that I want? Probably like, I don't want to tell you all the wrong thing. Let me look at my my tape measure. Hold on, because and that doesn't tell me what I need to know. I think this one does. Hold on, guys. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so pretty much yeah, 1/8. Probably just that much. 1/8 or whatever. Or probably just a little less than 1/8. I just need to shave it off to give it a nice clean, precise cut, just like this right here. Because right now I guess what I was trying to say, because this is rounded, I need to make it so that it's a sharp cut. So hopefully I explained that correctly, but hopefully you all get that. But yeah, guys, so I'm just really excited about how this is panning out. It's, yeah, I'm so excited about it. I'm just going to read the comments from Somali. You said that my channel is good to have during COVID because it brings a sense of normalcy and helps people connect. Oh, thank you so much, Molly. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that you all, you know, even from the beginning when I started doing my lives, we developed this sense of community where everyone would just join in, and we would all talk to each other, and we're still doing that. So I really like that. I really like that vibe. How everyone's just so warm and welcoming, and really enjoy themselves on my live. So, but I'm going to get back to doing better lives, and I'm going to soon do a live where I'm going to do some giveaways, because I do have some things that I want to give to my subscribers, my viewers. Yeah, so I'm excited, guys, for what's to come. Let me put this back on my stand. Miss Finance, you said the sink is nice. Thank you so much. I really like it. I just have to pretty much, I see that it's kind of tilting downward a little bit. So what I'll have to do is put some shims underneath it. Shims are like pretty, hold on. If you all don't know what a shim is, let me show you. Oh, wow. Tearing up. Um, let's see. This is, okay. So a shim is something like this right here, a thin piece of wood. Usually you can get it from like, after, some of your cuts, whatever, if you cut off like a thin piece off of your wood. Hey Wesley, thank you so much for joining. So, but this is a shim that you can use to prop things up, and it doesn't prop it up that much. You see how thin it is? So it starts from like a small point, and it gets to a thicker, you know, a thicker portion. So, but yeah, so I can slide it in and like lift it up a little bit. So that's what I'll be doing. I may get some more shims. I did see some at Home Depot, and they were better too because they are like, they were cut precisely to what I needed. So I'm gonna actually go there. They're like $1.50 or something like that. So um, let's see. Thank you, Paige. I really appreciate that. That's right, Beatrice. Doing my own handiwork saves me money. And Trina, hey, thank you so much for joining. You said I have to pre-treat the butcher block afterwards. Yes, definitely. That if you didn't see, I did purchase. Give me 1 second. This right here. Hope, if you see this, I need a cut of your proceeds, okay? Because this is a little bit of advertisement. But this right here will treat the wood. It will protect it and keep it from getting any type of water damage. So I'm going to do roughly, I'm going to say 5 to 8 coats. But I know it takes a while for it all to cure. What I've seen is that it would take probably close to a month for it to fully cure. But it's worth it, and it's worth the investment. I really, yeah. So to the ones who voted on this, thank you so much for helping me decide. I was leaning closer to this, and yeah. Oh yeah, and shout out to Ray's Turquoise Turtles. Yeah, she also gave me some more insight as well. Um, Someone said, okay, Trina, you said how often would I have to do that? Pretty much. Let's see. Now I'm new to this, so I would assume after like let me just read this right quick. So most services will require 2 or more applications, 12 hours apart. Um, let's see, tongue oil, blah 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 blah. Tongue oil dries relatively slow as it reacts with air to cure. A warm, dry, well ventilated environment is best. So honestly, I think people, from what I've researched, people normally apply this. I want to say a month, like each month, and then I think it gets to the point where you can just do it once a year. But I don't think it's that often, that frequent that you would do that. But I think if your countertop starts to just look rough, a lot of scratches, and just looks unsavory, then I think a great indicator of when you would need to apply some more uh, tongue oil. Or I also have this. And Howard, you can give me a proceed of your profit as well. Doing another Another advertisement. Now this is actually good. Butcher block conditioner. Now you can actually apply this. You can actually do this probably once every 2 months or so, just depending on how how your countertop holds up your butcher block. But this is really good. I did try it out on a piece of the butcher block, like a cutout. When I did my sink, the piece that I cut out, I just used it on that. It gave it a nice little color, and I'll show it to you. And guys, let me know if I'm rambling. It's like 9 something over here, and I need to eat soon. Okay. I'm being really lazy. I need to get up and show you this, but I just want to just pick it up and just. There we go. So, Dana, I cannot wait to cook in my new kitchen. When I tell you I'm gonna go off in this kitchen, I mean you all are not gonna be ready for me. I'm gonna try to cook me some type of 5-star cuisine. Oh gosh. All right, so okay, so this is the treated butcher block. This is untreated. So you can see the difference of the colors. And this is I used this. So it kept that natural light color, which is what I really want. So I'm hoping that Hope's tongue oil will give me the same, the same outcome, the same look. But I'm gonna try it on a sample piece of butcher block, and we're gonna see how that goes. But yeah, so that's how that looks right here. So I did have an idea. The remnants of my butcher block, I'm going to create a space in my cabinet. Okay, let me try to maneuver and put this stuff down before I really do some damage. Okay, there we go. Whew. All that sawdust. So what I want to do, guys, is in my cabinet, like underneath it, I wanted to do a pull-out butcher block, and right by the stove, and I believe I can achieve that, and it's going to be really neat. So, so that way I won't have to I can use my butcher block to cut, vegetables, because I wouldn't cut meats and all that stuff up on the butcher block. I would use like my regular, plates or whatever. But this right here, I would probably use this and use that butcher block solution, because that's food. That's safe for food. Also, tongue oil is pretty much safe too for to use it, with food. Okay, let me rephrase that. It's safe to put on a butcher block, and okay, I am losing my train of thought. It's safe for food. Oh my gosh. I cannot get my words out. You guys pray for me. It's getting late. Um, but yeah, so yeah, I'm excited about that, guys. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, Tanisha, thank you so much. I can't wait to do that, and I wanted to make sure that when I do this cabinet, that um, the cabinet underneath the this butcher block, I want to make sure that it's enough space to house, my pots and pans. And I can also, with all this extra leg room and stuff, all this extra space, I can definitely put other things in without obstructing, the leg room. Because my goal is to, put a few bar stools under here, and in this area will be the cabinet type thing or whatever. Oh, guys, I ran into an issue. So, when I was okay, I have this against the wall. This is a butcher block. You can see that the wall kind of bows out a little bit. You all can see that. So there's space right here until there's no space, and then there's space. So it pretty much bows. When I saw that, guys, I was so blown. Like, I really wanted to open this, like open up the wall and try to sand that down. But guys, I think that would just be too much right now. And what I'm going to do is make sure that nothing is really attached in that area, because like later on down the line, I may just open that wall up and try to, flatten it out or whatever. So I was like, why is my butcher block not flush against the wall? And then I found out that it was bowing out. I was blown. Oh gosh. So guys, what's for dinner? What's for dinner tonight? Or what did you have for dinner? So I guess the question is, what's for dinner tonight on the West Coast? And for the East Coast, what did you have for dinner? I think I'm gonna fix tuna salad. It's very simple to make. Um, yeah, I do have some things I can throw in the microwave, but I feel like tuna is the way to go. Oh, Molly, you have pork chops and fish sticks. Yummy. I've had fish sticks in a long time. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to lose weight, guys. Like you all know I'm on my little weight loss, situation. I'm still down. At that, actually, I was down 9 pounds. Now I'm like, I gained a pound, so you know, I'm still a, fluffy person. But yeah, but it just like right now, it just like I was doing, because my kitchen is out of commission, guys. I was doing a lot of fast food, and I don't really eat fast food. And ooh, Beatrice, baked chicken and spinach. That sounds good. Oh, Molly, yes, I do my walking every other day around the track, and that's been very therapeutic for me. But yeah, I don't really eat fast food, but when I do, it's Chick-fil-A and ooh, yeah, it's pretty much Chick-fil-A. I know recently I hit up Wendy's. They're 4 for 4. I've never had that before, but I mean, not the food, but more so that deal, that 4 for 4, since they came out with it. And that was like a late night. I was like, oh my gosh, I was like such a fat boy that night. I was just like, I'm so hungry because I had did some stuff in the kitchen, and I had ate earlier, took a nap, and then I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. And so it was like probably 12 o'clock midnight. And I was like, I'm so hungry. And I was like, you know what, bump it. Let me throw some clothes on and just running out to. I did want to go to Burger King and get their chicken nuggets and French fries, but they were well, no, they were open, but Wendy's was closer. So go figure. But I love Chick-fil-A, guys. That's my favorite fast food. Okay, Trini, you said you have baked chicken and air fryer potatoes. Okay, air fryer potatoes. Okay, I need to know how to make potato wedges in the air fryer. If you all know, shoot me an email or something, or tell me, tell me how to make that, because I love French fries. I love French fries. I love potato wedges when they're seasoned really good. Oh my gosh. Andre, you said oxtail, the rice and peas. Oh my gosh, that sounds really good. Guys, you all are making me hungry. Why did I even ask you all? Oh gosh, Dana, you said you had some leftover ribs from Costco. I want some ribs now. Oh gosh. I want all of this. I want oxtail ribs. I want baked chicken. Oh my gosh, I want the pork chops and fish sticks. I want everything, guys. I am. Oh gosh. So Beatrice, you said just cut up the potatoes and put it in the air fryer. Um, okay, so all right, you just cut it up. You don't do any. I guess you don't boil it because if you boil it, it'll be mashed potatoes in the air fryer. In the air fryer, right? See, that's something I would do. I would mess around and boil potatoes and throw them bad boys inside of an air fryer, and next thing you know, it's all mushy and stuff. Like I would be so embarrassed and ashamed of myself. But yeah, yeah, I am hungry. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, I did buy like some White Castle sliders from Walmart in the frozen section. I don't know, something about those. It was kind of good. I love White Castle. I do. I really do. Guys, I'm just having a fat boy moment. Please forgive me. I'm just. This is supposed to be about this kitchen update, but you better believe that when this kitchen is done, I'm going to have a really good episode on cooking something. I'm going to cook me a nice meal. I'm going to probably watch somebody's video, learn how they make it, and then I'm going to duplicate it, and we're going to have a good time in this kitchen. Um, I'm super excited. So once I finish the butcher block, finish building my cabinet under the butcher block, finish the sink situation, then I'm moving on to the excuse me, the backsplash. And I already have my tiles here, and that's going to be really awesome, guys. I just cannot wait. I cannot wait until it's done. Molly, you said, have I ever had rainbow trout? No, I've never had that. You said it's good? Oh my gosh, I mean, I do like trout. I've never had rainbow trout. Trina, yes, I'm gonna have seating under my counter. So right where I'm gonna have my cabinet under the counter, and then the rest of that space is going to be for my bar stools. So I'm gonna fit 3 bar stools under here. I believe I can fit 3 bar stools under this counter, and I do have a little space back here by the wall, so I can actually add another bar stool if possible. But I think comfortably I can fit 3 here, and I do have some more ideas that I want to do with this countertop, and that's going to be a surprise. Um, that's going to be a surprise, and I can't wait to show you guys. That may be a reveal inside the actual video once I finish compiling everything. Um, but I don't know how I can keep it a surprise because I like to do lives and updates, so you all will probably see that. But I would try my best to hold out um, until the actual reveal uh, in the video. And I have my TV right here. I'm going to actually hide the wires behind the wall, so you know, all that good stuff. And I think I'm going to put a shelf right underneath it. Guys, thank you so much for liking the video. I really appreciate that. Hey Keith, thank you so much for joining. I was just showing everyone my countertop. Um, it's a dry fit and everything, so yeah. I don't know if you've seen it, but I'll show you. Let me see. Beatrice, yes, the TV is in the kitchen. Don't mind this right here. This is going to be this wooden beam or whatever. It's going to be a support underneath this right here. I'm going to attach this to the wall, make a cut, and attach it to the wall to, add additional support to the countertop. But red stick, yes, this is what I am showing everyone. So everything is like a dry fit. So I just have to pretty much glue things and put them in place. And then once I do that, I will be using this, which is Hope's tung oil, to put on the butcher block. So are any of you doing any type of renovations to your home, or are you all doing any type of decorations? Um, or is there something that you want to make and you think that I can make it and I can help you out, um, or create a video for that? You all let me know. Thanks so much, Red State. Yes, I'm so glad I removed this. So for those who don't know, I did remove. It was a peninsula right here where I'm sitting, and it really, obstructed the walkway in a sense because when I like this area right here to right here was my peninsula, so it just like really. I couldn't really. I mean, I was really restricted. Like now I can just walk freely around. Trina, you said, what am I going to put on the end of the butcher block? What do you mean? Right here? Or what am I going to put in here in this space? I don't want to give you an answer and that's not what you're actually. So it's the space that you're asking? One more yes. Okay, you know what? I'm going to answer it in case. So in that space, I might end up just putting my water, this water thing, just right here. I might put this right here in the corner. And thank you, Trina. I may put it in the corner. If that's too much, I mean, if I decide against it, I could also put another bar stool right here. But I haven't really decided what I want to put in that area, that space. Um, I don't know if I wanted to do more storage or like build like a little cabinet or something over there. Not really sure. But that was like one of my options was to put that water fountain thing, whatever, in the corner. Red Stick, you said you're good at the interior design, the kind of stuff that I do. You'd have to pay to have it done. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Like guys, when I tell you, I'm so glad that I bought all of these tools. And in my first video to YouTube, I told you all that you don't have to buy it brand new. You don't have to buy tools brand new. Um, does anyone remember what I call this one right here? This drill? Does anybody remember what I called this right here in my first video? Trini said no. Let me give one. I'm gonna give a let's one guess again. Well, get another guess out. I gave this a name in my first video. Someone said no. Keith, you said no pop quizzes. Hey, sitting pretty. Thank you so much for joining. All right, so I guess, but yeah, I mean that was the very first video. I think most of you all really saw me when I did my backsplash, but I call this Mr. Walt. This right here was given to me by my parents when I purchased my home back in, I want to say like 7 years ago. Yeah, 7 years ago. And it's still going strong. But this was like my point is, this is my only new, no, I'm lying, not my only new tool, but yeah, this is one of the new tools that I purchased, but everything else pretty much, guys, was used. So in my first video, I said you don't have to go out and buy brand new tools. Go on Facebook Marketplace, get used tools. You can go offer up or whatever, but Facebook Marketplace, that's my place to go, you know. I got so much stuff, you know, and I'm just so glad that I have all of these tools in the house, because now doing all of these things myself, when I go into like Home Goods, no, we can't do retakes. No retakes, Red Stick. But when I go into places like Home Goods, Pier 1 Imports, I think well, when I used to go in there, but I never really purchased anything from them because they were so expensive. But when I go into those places, I now have this mindset, I can make that. I have the tools to do it, you know, so the only thing is, do I have the time to make it? That's the only thing. But I can literally make, or at least try to make, any type of, you know, decoration that I see. And I think that's a really good quality you know, about myself. I really like that. But my next thing, guys, I'm going to take down that office desk that I made. You all probably saw that video last year. I made an office desk. I really like it. It's serving its purpose, but I want to do something different now. I want to do a different type of desk. I purchased 2 drawers from Ikea, and they came with the hardware. So I wanted to pretty much build a desk around those 2 drawers. Red Stick, you asked me, did I take woodwork classes in school? No, well, actually, I'm lying. I did in middle school. But the only thing we did was made a wooden car in one of those little tic-tac-toe games. I don't know. It's like something where you take you take the saw and you make like lines or whatever, and then take a drill press and make holes and use marbles for that. But that was the only thing that I did. But for me, I've always been like I've had an artistic side ever since I was small. Um, I drew a lot. I could, draw a lot of stuff. In high school, I was big on drawing pictures. That was my favorite thing. And but it's like now, as I'm getting older, it's like I just when I see it, I just my mind just starts turning. I'm like, I can actually make this. And the process behind that, guys, when you see something that you want to make, don't be afraid. Go on YouTube, just like you're like watching my videos. Watch other people's videos and see how they do certain steps. If it's like if you want to build a house and you don't know where to start, search YouTube how to build a foundation to a shed, or or to some type of structure. Once you get the basics and stuff like that, it's like it'll come naturally. So when I have ideas and stuff, especially when I built these cabinet doors, I was like, it's pretty much um, a plank of wood that you just cut down to size and throw some hardware on it, you know, and it came out nice. And it's just like you just gotta just research the basics, because some things aren't really that hard to make. It's just sometimes it just requires time. Just like it's taking a lot of time to do this kitchen, but it'll be worth it in the end. Trina, you asked me, have I always had a green thumb? No, I still don't have a green thumb. It's just that these plants are so easy maintenance. Hey, Belinda, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're doing well. That's right, Keith. YouTube is definitely the go-to for help videos. Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, the yeah, it's just like I really enjoy building things and decorating stuff. Right now I'm just doing the structural stuff, you know, and then after that I get to decorate. You know, I am doing well. Thank you so much, Belinda. Thank you so much. But yeah, so that's my thing, and it was just like I didn't want to, especially for the kitchen, I didn't want to like go ham and just start decorating left and right when I know that I wanted to do you know like something different with the kitchen as far as like the structure. Like I didn't want this Formica countertop. You know, I didn't want it. It was so dark, and I knew that I wanted to have something that was light and airy. Like this kitchen is a nice size, but this is the only source of light. Um, this patio door, or whatever, that leads to the deck. Um, but I wanted to have, a design in here that will be open, that will be bright and airy, and I think I'm on my way to achieving that. And once I finish all of that, guys, like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm going to get rid of that dishwasher and try to get a stainless steel, and I'm going to do one at a time. Um, because guys, doing those packages or whatever those um, Home Depot or Lowe's, they have those packages where you buy the refrigerator, stove, microwave, and dishwasher for $3,000 and stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's too rich for my blood. So I'm doing it one at a time, and that's all it takes, you know. But right now, that dishwasher has got to go. Oh, okay, Red Stick, you said decorating, that's your thing. give you a staple gun and a hot glue gun, and you're dangerous. And your Amazon account. Oh my gosh, yes. That was the, you know what? I started using the staple gun, oh my gosh, I think it was probably 2 years ago. But I just really got into um, when I did my box valances. That's when I really started using. Oh, oh gosh, my battery is getting low. Where's my charger? I gotta go get my charger, guys. I'm gonna get it in 1 minute. Um, oh, thank you so much. Someone just thank you so much, Belinda. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, that really helps. That's definitely going towards my appliance fund. Yes, yes, indeed. I made the valances for my sister-in-law, and I also had some other clients that wanted the valance, so I made that for them as well. I did pretty much their whole floor in their house, and they were very happy about that. So I'm like, I'm making all of these valances for everyone else, and I didn't make it for myself. So that's down the line, guys. I'm gonna make that for the kitchen, my living room, my bedroom. Actually, I'm gonna do it pretty much everywhere. Yeah, pretty much everywhere. But I'm gonna start, instead of doing the traditional like box valance, I'm gonna like do the little designs, whatever that has like the little, you know, the geometric designs, whatever. I'm gonna work on doing something like that. So that's gonna be really dope. I can't wait to do that. But that's why I'm getting all of the structural stuff out the way so I can start decorating the way I want to. Yep. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm going to actually get that dishwasher. Probably. I'm definitely going to get it next month. I'm just going to get it next month, and then after that, I'm going to look at getting another fridge. Um, Probably like in July or something like that. So, but I can't wait, and I just like I'm happy that I can share all of this stuff with you all, and and motivate some of you all to do certain things or inspire you to decorate or do things on your own. Um, to me, it's very rewarding. I really enjoy doing it, and I'm so glad you all like to watch it. So, um, I just had a random thought. Should I put one of the planters in here, the ones that I made? Should I put a planter in here? Probably like in this corner. I think that would be really nice. That was just a random thought. When I tell you guys, my mind just roams and just I'm always thinking of the next thing. Belinda, yes, remodeling can be very expensive, and that's why I try to pace myself, and I try not to buy, if I can help it, I try not to buy brand new things. But you know, now when it comes to the appliances, I want to try to invest in some really good stuff, some brand new appliances that'll last a long time. But yes, remodeling can be very expensive. Um, Speaking of that, um, oh yeah, sitting pretty, the appliance bundles. Yeah, they can be expensive. Like it depends on where you go. Like I've seen like $3,000, but me, I'm one of those frugal guys. I want to spend like I really want to spend $200 on a dishwasher, a nice stainless steel, but that's like totally not happening. So that's probably going to be like a $500 situation. And then the fridge, that's going to be $1,000 situation. These are things that I got to like really prepare for. But um, my butcher block, guys, this one over here, uh, this one right here, underneath this one on the other side, it was like it looked as though the manufacturer used glue and sawdust to fill in like the holes or any unevenness in the board, and it showed. So on the other side, it was all over, and if I were to try to stain it or whatever, I don't think it would have held up. It would, the way it looked. Hopefully, I can show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. Hold on. All right, Dana. Take care. Thanks for joining. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay. Okay, Belinda, take care. Thank you so much for watching. Like, all under here, it almost looked like, there we go, like composite wood or something like that. Yeah, so I was like, I saw that, and I just immediately, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I spent this money. All right, Dana, good vibes only. Take care. Hope to see you soon. But yeah, I spent all this money on this butcher block just to find that inconsistency. The quality was like kind of like messed up. So of course, guys, I flipped it over. But it was still the point that the quality was like botched. So I went to the store, Floor and Decor. You all saw that live when I went and purchased my um, the butcher blocks. I went there and told them about the situation because I couldn't like carry this all the way back. It was going to take some. I was going to have to pay to actually, you know, take that back or whatever. But um, I told them about it, and they ended up, giving me a half off discount. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, so the customer service at Floor and Decor to me was stellar because they literally could have just said, you know what, bring it back and we'll get you another one. We don't have any, because they didn't have any more in stock. And, but they were just like, and I said, are you willing to just take off something for it or whatever? Because, the quality is botched, is messed up. And they said, sure, we'll take off half. And when I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. That was awesome because we work hard for our money, and I don't want to throw it away on something that's not top quality. Now this was salvageable. Of course, I can hide that on this side, but let's just say, what if the other side was like that, or what if I made a cut or something and I wanted to flip it over so that cut wouldn't show, whatever, you know, yeah, I think that would have been horrible. But I saw. Let me see. Sitting pretty. You said that Kayla had the same complaints. Oh wow, gray spots when she put on the varnish, and it was at the same store. Oh wow, that's crazy. Um, yeah, and that's what crossed my mind. Like, what if I were to put the finish, the ceiling and everything on that? How would it look? And I think it would just, yeah, I think, yeah, it would have been horrible. Let's see. Keith said, and just think you almost took it and ran. Right. Jumped in that car. Oh, that was a crazy one. Oh my gosh, that was a crazy little hypothetical situation. Um, yeah, jumping in the car and just yelling good vibes only with the butcher block in my trunk. Oh my gosh, that would have been a horrible like news coverage. Guy arrested for stealing a butcher block and yelling good vibes only down the road. Oh gosh, that was you all had to be in that live. That was funny. But yeah, Molly, were you on that live? I feel like you were on that live as well. Oh my gosh. Hey, Tyron. Yes, you are so late. Yes. So, Tyron, I was showing everyone my countertop. It's not finished. Yes, I know. I remembered you on the live, Molly. I remembered. But yeah, Tyron, I was just showing everyone my butcher block countertop. It's a dry fit, but yeah, I'm excited about it. Let me show you. I'm lazy now, so I'm just sitting down. So that over there, you see all this my stove. I literally can't cook anything. Oh, thank you, Tyron. Yeah, the waterfall. That's what I was, definitely going for, and I wanted to make sure that I made that angle cut. I want to make sure that I made that correctly. Oh, guys, you see this? You see that cut? My crazy self. My crazy self. So I purchased. All right, Molly, take care. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you soon. Okay, guys, I bought this belt sander from Harbor Freight, and I wanted to try it out because, guys, I'm determined. I'm going to still, excuse me, fix up those butcher blocks that I tried to make a while ago. So I'm going to, use the belt sander for that. But guys, I think it was this one right here. So I was holding it like this, and I had the belt sander, and I was just like trying to sand it right here, and the belt sander got away from me, and it nicked my finger. Oh my gosh. I hate to get cut. I hate to get scratches. I hate all of that stuff. And you guys may say, dude, you are like in construction and all of that stuff, and you don't want to get cuts and scratches. Right. I don't want to get that stuff. Like, um, I did that and I almost freaked out. Like, luckily it was like a scratch, whatever. But I ran upstairs, rinsed it off with peroxide, got my bacitracin, like Neosporin or whatever, my Band-Aid, and I was good to go. I was like, oh, because I always panic a little bit, guys. Like, yeah, I always panic when I get little scratches and stuff. But that's why it's always important, guys, to wear gloves. And I was just being foolish and thinking that, okay, let me just see how this belt sander works. La da 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 da. Oh my gosh, my finger. So yeah, I'll never do that again. But I don't know. I'm glad I bought that belt sander anyway because I needed to have one. Tara, you said don't feel bad about the mess. Your kitchen cabinet doors are still in your garage. One more coat. Okay, you're painting your kitchen cabinets. Nice. Oh yeah, please email me that. I would love to see it. Andre, yeah, battle scars that will remind you of all of your amazing work. Yes, I have. I mean, oh my gosh, like I just, I don't know. It's something about like, I just don't want to keep tearing my body apart, with these scratches and stuff. But it's yeah, it reminds me of all the hard work I put into you know these designs and stuff like that. But that just a simple reminder to always wear gloves when dealing with machinery. Um, thank God I haven't cut myself with. I don't even want to say that. I don't even want to put that in the atmosphere. You, I'm not even gonna put that part in the atmosphere. I'm just thankful that that hasn't happened. Oh gosh, and that it will never happen. Cause that, yeah. Ooh, the thought of that, it was scary. But that's why you always say precaution, guys. Always, whenever using any type of tools, electric tools and stuff like that, power tools, make sure you use all precaution. Goggles, face mask. Yes, Tari, I'm trying not to think it, but it's like it's still playing in the back of my head right now. Um, but yeah, but yeah, use the gloves, goggles, face mask. I recently purchased this. Hold on, this right here. Um, you know, when things get a little too loud as far as the table saw or the circular saw, whatever. It's good to have. But yeah, oh my gosh, so much stuff that and I just love doing this type of stuff. And you know, when I made that angle cut, that miter cut for the waterfall side of this butcher block, I was like, oh my gosh, like it just let me know that I have arrived as a workshop or a wood workshop person or whatever, because those angle cuts, like I had to think about it before I did it, because I used to have a habit of just going for it and not thinking it through. And most of the time it works, and then there are some times when it doesn't work, and I'm like, what did I do wrong? So for that part right there, guys, I literally took like honestly a day to think about it, between a day, 2 days, whatever, to think about how I was going to execute it, because I didn't want to. And guys, and I almost cut it on the wrong side, which would have probably forced me to flip it over and expose that ugly side. So I caught myself right before I was going to make that cut, and I had to flip this back over. So I was like, yes, that would have been disastrous, guys. I would have shed a tear. Like that's how distraught I would have been if I would have made that wrong cut. And I went through all of that, floor and decor, got a little discount and all that stuff, and here I go messing it up, you know. But yeah, I had to think about that, how I was going to execute the cut, and it came out really good, and I'm so happy about that. So, um, yeah, I'm super excited, guys. I'm super excited. The floor. Um, oh, let me show you what I'm going to put on the floor. I'm back. So this is going on the floor, and this is going to flow from the cabinet that I'm going to build. So I'm gonna put this in between. Um, hey Jane, dear, thank you so much for joining. So I'm gonna put. Oh gosh, put this out the way. So I'm gonna, fill all of this up, this section, with this porcelain tile to the wall, all the way to this wall right here. And I think it's gonna be really nice, guys, because I didn't, have any more of this wood or whatever, and I think it would have been a big hassle to try to find the same wood to fit it in. And I think this is the better solution right here, which is to use porcelain tile. Guys, I initially wanted to do real marble, but real marble was going to be a little expensive, but it would have been worth it. But I was like, you know what? It's the floor. Like, I think this would, this is perfect. Porcelain tile. It gives you know, the aesthetics of marble almost. Thank you, Tanisha. Yes. Ice against the wood floor. Yes. So I'm going to do a video. Well, of course, guys, I'm going to do a video of me installing this tile. Should be a simple process, and oh, let me get that up. That'll be a simple process, guys, and that'll be this will probably be the last of the um the renovation in the kitchen. And this it didn't cost much either. This porcelain tile, for a box of 10, it was like $25, which wasn't bad. So I got 2 boxes of that. So let me put this back before I accidentally drop it and break it in half. Okay, I'm back. Yes, Jane is very, yeah, it's very cheap, inexpensive, and it just really adds a nice touch, to the floor. Um, yeah, I just really can't wait until it's done. Oh, thank you. You like the light? Red Stick, the reveal date is TBD, to be determined. That, I mean, honestly, like, I'm hoping that I can get this done. My goal, honestly, guys, seriously, my goal is to finish this kitchen next month. Um, yes, Tyron, I want my kitchen back. I really do. I want to finish it next month, which it's pretty much this weekend. Um, but I want to finish it sometime, mid May, close to the end of May. So hopefully I can, get that done. But it's also dependent on, how, you know, how the tongue oil on the butcher block cures. Because I can't rush that process. Um, but honestly, right now, like me in this timeline, it's been pretty much like how I would feel, if I had the energy to do it. Because guys, one of my friends was like, you should take this day, to work on your kitchen, on top of the other set, on top of the other things that I have going on. But I'm like, no, because I don't feel it. I have to feel that. I have to feel that energy, that vibe, to like get up and start working on the kitchen. Because if I do, um, because if I like work on the kitchen and I'm not into it, I don't have the energy, I don't have that drive in that moment, I can definitely mess up the project. So I always try to, whenever I'm working on it, it's because my energy is there, my my drive is there, everything is there, is showing up. Like everything has shown up and accounted for: my energy, my drive, my mood, the music, everything. Because I have my music just blasting. So, um, but yeah, so yeah, what it's like pretty much how I feel, and that determines when the date is. But I'm really pushing for the end of May, going into going into June. But yeah, it'll be done, guys. Hey Daliboo, thank you so much for, did I say that right? Daliboo? Thank you so much for joining. You said the porcelain tile is sharp. Can you extend some of the wall in order to tie it all together? Okay, hold on. Let me see. You said, could I extend some of the tile up to the wall? What do you mean, like going up? Yes, I have to refresh, step away and refresh. I have to do that. I'm actually going to do that this weekend. Step away. Oh, so okay, Daliboo. Okay, so you're thinking about like going up. Now, honestly, that's a good idea. Letting the tile go up the wall, but it won't be shown because the cabinet that I'm going to build is pretty much hiding. It's going to be in that area. So the cabinet that I'm going to build is going to be from right here to right here, and it's going to have, it's going to have a door or whatever. So it's going to hide that effect, that I guess that waterfall or a cascading effect coming from the wall down. If I do the tiles, um, all of that would be really awesome if I wasn't doing that. That's a really good idea, though. That is a really good idea. Thank you, Daliboo. That was, yeah. I may try that in another part of the house. Yeah, I have the I know, right? More work for me to do, Tyron. Yes. So oh gosh. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what else. Yeah, guys, like right now I'm just winding down. My work is done for the day. I definitely want to I definitely wanted to just update you all and just let you all see what I was, what I've done so far. I don't want you all to think that, oh, he's not doing anything, but you all know I'm doing something. But yeah, so yeah, I'm really excited about this. Every time I, do something, like when I made the cut out for the sink, I was super pressed. I called my mom up. I was like, "Mom, look at this," you know, like I really surprised myself because that was one of the things. Cutting that, making a cutout for the sink. That was I'm not even gonna lie, that was a little stressful because if I made a mistake on that, that's a waste of a butcher block. Like, there's no salvaging that, you know. Um, but I was so glad that I, executed that right and it came out really good. Um, you all saw the little quick video I put up of how I did that, and yeah, I was so impressed. I was like, "Mom, look at this." I called my brother up, like, "Look at this," and yeah, I was just super excited about it. But it's like when I do those small things, it's just like, and I see it coming together, I just have to share it, you know. I like to do the surprises and stuff, but most of the time I don't. I just like to just share stuff like, guys, look what I'm doing. I can't do those. I think by the time I do the big reveal, you all are gonna be desensitized as to what I'm doing. You all are gonna be like, okay, good job, because the whole time I've been showing you all what I've been doing. And I like to do that, guys. I just like to show you all, what I'm doing because I just get so excited about the things that I do, the things that I build and create. Um, but right now, this is just one of those things where remodeling the kitchen is like I can put that under my belt and be like this, brush a little, brush my shoulders off. But I think that's about it, guys. Thank you, Tari. Thank you so much. And guys, I just realized that I have so much stuff in my kitchen. Thank you so much, Red Stick. Thank you so much. You have a good night. God bless you too. Good vibes only. That is so true, say pretty. It's a nice sense of accomplishment. Dalibu, you said you just finished leveling out your kitchen floor? Oh, wow. I'm pretty sure that was a process. Wow. But when it's done, it'll be well worth it. That's what they call that sweat equity. It's just, yeah. And it's so underrated. Hey Dina, thank you so much for joining. Dalibu, I feel your pain. It's so much work. I can imagine. Because I'm definitely gonna redo my master bathroom. And I'm gonna take a sledgehammer to that. I have a his and hers, like the double vanity type thing or whatever. And I like it, but I want to kind of separate it and do two vanities, like two separate vanities, and have a little space in between. And I definitely want to tear up the floor. I want to tear that tile up and just put some. I would love to put something like that porcelain that I just showed you, or even do slate. I think slate would be really nice. Guys, as I told you before, guys, my mind just keeps going and going and going. Uh, but yeah, honestly, and it's like it's worth it. All this hard work that you put into your home is so worth it. A year from now, you can sit back and say, yeah, I did that. People come into your house, oh, I love your kitchen. I did it. You did this? You put all this together? Yep. And it just makes you, it's a very good sense of accomplishment. Something you can brag about. It's and it's funny, guys. It's so funny. Just with the way I carry myself, clean cut and everything. So, of course, right now I'm not clean cut, but I carry myself in a presentable manner and everything. But when I tell folks that I build stuff, renovating the kitchen, and you know, building a building a gate out back, building a desk, things like that. They wouldn't expect someone like me to be doing things like that. And it's so funny, like you could do that. I'm like, yeah. I mean, if you give me the tools and all the material, I could build you a house. It might take me 20 years, but I'll build you a house. hmm But yeah, guys, I love doing this type of stuff. All right, guys, I know you all are getting tired of me ramble because I can ramble, I can talk, I can talk, I can talk, I can talk. Dalibu, you said your husband can't hammer a nail. Oh, oh my gosh, I know he can definitely do that. Tyron, my email is thecreativeway@gmail.com. Thecreativeway@gmail.com. Everything is the creative way. My Cash App, the Cash App sign, the creative way. Facebook, the creative way. Instagram, the creative way. YouTube, the creative way. Email, of course, thecreativeway@gmail.com. Um, yeah, the creative way. I know, guys, you probably see it. I know you all see this charm that I have. Good vibes only. That was a constant reminder. Good vibes only. See my cap. So, but yeah, soon, guys, I just been so busy with like just collecting raw footage of me building things that I really, honestly, haven't had time to do um, a lot of editing to create videos and stuff. But I promise you, once I get everything that I need, um, I'm going to probably spend at least. I'm just going to dedicate 3 days, 3 or 4 days to just like nothing but editing and putting things together. So it's going to probably be, it's going to probably be a day of me just like changing outfits and doing like intros and stuff like that in one day. Um, but I'm going to get all of that done because I have so many videos that need to go out, and I've just been like really focusing on doing these projects and stuff. Hey, God is love. You asked me where did I get the countertop from? I got it from Flora and Decor. Thank you, Sitting Pretty. Thank you, Tyron. Yes, I'm getting my house in order. I bought this chair that I'm sitting in. Thank you so much, God is love. I appreciate that. The chair that I'm sitting in, guys, I got it from Ikea. Ooh. I got it from Ikea for $5. I was so excited about that. Like I saw I was just walking around the as is section, and and I just saw the chair sitting there, and I'm like, what is that, $4.99? swiped it up really quick, you know, because if I'm pretty sure if someone else would have saw it, they would have jumped on it. And there's nothing wrong with this chair, you know. So, and it's coming in really handy, you know, because when I want to take a little break, whatever, I just pull this little chair out, eat a little snack. And what I've been doing lately, guys, is I would just sit in this chair and I would just sit right here in the middle of the floor and I would just like really look around, just like look at what I'm doing. And then, you know, then my mind starts roaming and wandering and, you know, just doing whatever it does up there. And I start thinking about how I can make it better, you know, what else can I do? What, you know, what's the next step, you know? Um, and it's, for me, it's just, it's relaxing and calming. I just like to just sit right here. And the fact that I can sit right in this spot and stretch my legs out is awesome because a few weeks ago I couldn't do that because my peninsula or my island was right here, right in front of me. So I was able to just remove that. And you all saw me when I removed that. So Dina, you said you've never been to Ikea? The closest one to you is an hour away. Dina, okay, let me tell you something. You need to take a Saturday. Just take one good Saturday, load up, you know, just like get you some snacks and take a little ride, take that little 1 hour ride to Ikea. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. There's so much stuff in Ikea, and it's like the way it's set up. The way IKEA is set up, it just gives you so many ideas. Like from the bed section, like the bedroom sections and stuff like that, they have it set up to a way you're like, oh my gosh, I want my room to look just like this. You know, hold on, give me 1 second. Goddess Love, you want me to put the link of the store on this video, please? Okay, I'll do that. But in the meantime, I know, yeah, when I get up, I'll do that. But you could also Google it, floor and decor, DECOR, and you can see which one is like closest to you. So I think they have, I forgot all of the locations or whatever. But yeah, if you can do just a quick Google search, but I will put that link in the video for you. And before I get off, just remind me, link. But yes, so Dina, okay, yes, load up your car, go to Ikea one good Saturday or Sunday. You know, let it be a little trip, you know, take your family out, or you can just go yourself. And like, you can get snacks because they got like a little section where you can buy like their they have like their own Cinnabons, whatever, for $1, or you can get like an ice cream or the veggie dogs. I like the guys. I'm so fat. I'm talking about food again. Oh my gosh, but the veggie dogs are good. They do hot dogs. So you can actually, and they're Swedish meatballs. That's what they're kind of known for when it comes to the food. So when you go there, try their Swedish meatballs. But go there and then just, oh my gosh, you'll be in there a minimum for an hour because it's a big store. It's a really big store. And it's 2 levels. Generally, it's 2 levels. I don't know if there are any other locations that has more than 2, but generally it's 2 levels. And but yeah, yeah, Dina. So okay, yes. So you don't. Yeah, okay, all right. So if you don't have anyone to bring with you, take all the time you want. I like to do that because I don't have anyone like getting tired. You know, if I'm bringing someone with me, they're gonna be like, I'm tired. I'm ready to go home. I don't need that negative energy. No way. Keep it away from me. I go by myself, you know, so I can spend all the time I need in IKEA. Because you walk around, like the top level is generally like the bedroom section, to like the living room section and stuff like that. Um, More like furniture, like like the house furniture and stuff. But they have it all set up in certain sections, and it just gives you so many ideas. And so I mean, it's like, and it's so doable. And every little piece inside of those displays, whatever those, like they'll have like a kitchen display, they'll have like a bedroom display, but every single item in that display, it has a price tag on it. So if you say, you know what, I like that fixture, how much is it? Oh, there's a tag on it. IKEA is so awesome, guys. And Dina, you go down to the first level, um, lighting, um, window treatments. It's, you name it. It's, they have everything. But for me, when I go to IKEA, I go to Dalibu. Yes, I try to be modest with the time, the time spent at IKEA. But yes, it's about 3 hours for me. Like I could literally be in there for a while. Um, I mean, that's just how it is at IKEA, Dina. Like if you go in there, you're gonna really enjoy it. Put on some music, your put on your music on your phone or whatever, and just get in the zone and just walk around, and just get ideas from that. And like I was just saying, when I go into IKEA, the first place that I go to in IKEA is the as is section. The as is section is where you find so many gems. Like, let me show you this right here. And I'm not even supposed to be using it for this purpose. You see this right here? These stands, this is for a desk, but I'm using it for like like a sawhorse. But I'm gonna clean it up and use it for a desk soon. But look how much I paid for it. $7.90. You can't beat that. Like, you can't beat that. It's so much stuff that I get from IKEA that's in the as is section. And it's so worth it. It's like, yeah. And then that drive home, after leaving IKEA and knowing that all of these good things that you found, like for cheap. Like, okay, another thing, like, Dana, when I tell you my whole house is IKEA, like, they need to be calling this the headquarters. That came from IKEA. These panels right here, like this right here, is because it comes two in a pack. But I paid $3 for that. I paid $3 for this right here. And doing that, buying that, I used my imagination and created this from that same panel. So they have so much stuff that you can use. I'm trying to figure out what else that I have from IKEA. $1.99. I'm not leaving this here, guys. This is just, I just threw it there just to see how it, just to get it out the way. But yeah, $2. Like, you can find so much stuff. I'm trying to, like, my house is IKEA. You might as well just call this IKEA. I live at IKEA. I got my fan on, just to kind of keep things circulating here. Dalibu, yes. The kitchen accessories are really awesome. Yeah, I know I have some more stuff in here. I mean, yeah. But go to yes, Tyron. I got my bathroom shelves from IKEA. Yes, yes, the floating shelves. Um, those I paid $4.99 a piece for those, and yeah, and that was in the as is section. I didn't buy those like off the retail shelf in IKEA. I went to the clearance section, the as is section, and got those. So it's like you can really furnish your whole home in the as is section in IKEA, or just in IKEA, period. But that's the first place that I go to. That's the first section I go to when I get to IKEA is the as is section because they have so much stuff there, like panels, like door panels, panels. The door panels I normally repurpose those for like artwork or something like that. I did a video where I used a door panel, which was a glass door panel. I converted that into a picture frame. I did a video on that. Um, but yeah, you can find so much stuff in there. It's not a joke. It's IKEA's the place to go. And I'm going so hard for IKEA right now, and I'm not even getting a check from them. That's a shame. I need to buy stock in there in that company so I can get profits. Tarian, you said you done already spent money at Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, IKEA. Here I come. Yes, yes. So my lineup when I go out shopping for the house and stuff, or just if I just want to just go out with no intentions of, I don't have anything in mind to buy, but I just go out, and if I find something, I just buy it. So my lineup is, um, first, it will be IKEA because that's one where I take the longest. Um, I go there, and if I get really hungry, I go to the little food section, whatever. But I go there. Then after I leave IKEA, I go to Dollar Tree, and I try to, in my mind, I set a budget for $20. And yes, sitting pretty. You tried the vegetable crackers? The Monet crackers. Did you try those? You tried those? Those things are awesome. Oh my gosh. But yes. Oh my gosh. I am about to go off about those crackers. But I go to Dollar Tree and I go up and down their little arts and craft aisle, the little, home aisle, whatever you call it, whatever. But I go through Dollar Tree. I sweep through those aisles. And after that, I where do I go? Then I walk around Home Depot and Lowe's. Like this is like a one of those days where I just like, you know what? And this more so on the weekend. And I spend some time at Home Depot and Lowe's. And then before I go home, I make a stop to Walmart to see what they have, you know. Oh, I'm wide awake on Big Lots tiring. I'm not sleeping on them. I know they got some good stuff. I haven't been there in a while, but I'm wide awake on them. Yes. Dalibu, yes. Home Goods is awesome. Yes. And I love going in there and some things where I know I can make most of the things that are in Home Goods. Gina, I didn't even know you were up here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Love you. And thank you for watching from Barbados. All right, you take care, okay? Good vibes only. Yes. So Home Goods is really good. At home, yes, I've been to at home. At home is cool. Yes, at home, yes. I haven't been to at home in a while, but I do like them. I do like at home. Oh yeah, and then if I go like in another direction or whatever, I would go. Guys, I'm excited now. I'm just telling you all everything. I go to Hobby Lobby. Um, oh my gosh, and then I go to what is the other store? Um, Hobby Lobby. Okay, at home. Oh my gosh, where's the other store? Oh, okay, yeah, Hobby Lobby at home. Then I go to Joann's Fabric. Um, because when I start like doing like balances and stuff like that, or any other type of project, you know, it starts to give me. Yes, you know what? Michael's is a place that I tried to think of, but I couldn't really think of it off the top of my head. Michael's is a good place. Beatrice, you said Big Lots prices went up a little bit. You're welcome, Gina. You take care, okay? Hope to see you soon. Hold on, Dina. You said they had soap and hand sanitizer for 10 cents? Uh, you know what? Okay, hold on. Do you work? Okay, you can, don't put all your, don't share too much. But if you work at Lowe's, send me a little email or whatever, and I need you to let me know when, when they be having some really good sales. Yes, I need you to send me a little email. I need the creative way at gmail.com. I need to know when they be having some sales. Yes, I like Lowe's. You done got me all excited now. I like connections. I like the inside scoop. But yes, so oh my gosh, soap and hand sanitizer. You can never get enough of that stuff. And for 10 cents, it's a really good deal. But yeah, those are the stores that I like to go to. Whoops. Sorry guys. Okay, I'm back. Are you all still on? I'm so sorry. So I don't know if you all remember it, like earlier in the live, I said my battery was dying, and I got caught up talking about food and all that good stuff that I forgot to get my charger. So I boom. Oh gosh. All right, okay, guys. So sorry about that. Are you all still on? All right, Dina. All right. Whew. But yeah, guys. All right, Tyron is in. All right. But yeah, so I totally forgot what I was saying. Does anyone remember what I was saying? Hey, sitting pretty. Yes, everyone hit that like if you're still on. If you haven't done it already, it really helps out my channel. Does anybody remember what I was saying before my phone died? I totally forgot. I think I was okay. Michael's in Hobby Lobby. Yes. Yeah. Like Oh yeah, but I still haven't forgot, Dina. Email me. Yes, hand sanitizer is never too much. Soap and hand sanitizer. Yes, you can never get enough of that. Um, but yeah, guys, I stay in the clearance section everywhere I go. I'm always looking for something that's like red or whatever that says clearance. That's as soon as I see it, I'm not looking around. Beep, boom. I love clearance stuff. My my sis, she used to call me you so cheap. You always in the clearance section. I said there's a difference between being cheap and being frugal. Like, and I just yeah, and I love being frugal. That's how you keep money in your pockets. But still getting quality stuff. Yeah, sitting pretty much spoiled. That's so true, Tyron. Cheap and bargain is a big difference, right? And it's so crazy. People who call you cheap, like the ones that call you cheap for getting those good bargains, are the ones like paying top dollar for stuff that breaks down like quick, or that are like just really, I don't know. It's just like, and not knocking those folks who spend money on buying like top notch quality stuff or expensive items, but it's like those be the same folks like, oh, I gotta pay this bill. Oh my gosh, you wouldn't be worried about it if you jumped in those clearance sections and got that same item you paid $500 about $100 $500 for. You could have got the same thing for like half off, whatever. Only difference is the item had a scratch on it or a slight dent, you know, that you're gonna probably put in your new one anyway. So why not prolong the inevitable and just get the scratch and dent? I am not opposed to it. Now I'm not trying to get something that has a big hole in it now, so but yeah. Like low key I think I went to Lowe's or Home Depot and I was trying to see if they had a scratch and dent section. Because I really wanted to get the dishwasher, you know. And one of the associates really helped me out when looking for a dishwasher because I really have my mind fixed. And here I go, jumping off into another tangent. But I have my mind fixed on like Samsung products, like a Samsung dishwasher. But I think the overall consensus is they look nice, but when they break, it's it's a hard time trying to get someone out to fix it or or get the part. So once I did my research and I even asked one of the associates, she was helpful in telling me some of that stuff. The information that a lot of their customers they have been complaining about the Samsung product. So I will more so look for like the general GE appliances or Frigidaire. Those two I'm gonna look into. But yeah, scratch and dent. If they had that and it was up my price alley, better believe it would be right here, right now. So sitting pretty, how? I mean, what is your experience with the Samsung? So you said they have been there twice, the repair folks. And which appliance was that, if you don't mind me asking? For your fridge? Okay. Yeah. Oh, now, guys, that new fridge with the LED, what's it, the LCD, whatever, that screen on it, that is so awesome. Tari, you said you waited 3 years to purchase a Sofia Vergara. Did I say her name right? Vergara, leather sectional. And kind of found out they finally built rooms to go furniture store closer to me, so I wouldn't have to drive to Richmond. Oh wow! But that wait was like worth it, wasn't it? To get that sectional. Sitting pretty, you said there was no charge due to any complaints. Oh wow! So I think I'm gonna like definitely not. Now I have a washer and dryer that's Samsung, and they've been holding up really well. And I got those for a really good deal. Hey, Dally Boo, thanks for coming back. Yeah, but I really wanted to get Samsung, but just I know I had one of my friends um who had a Samsung appliance or whatever, and he was like, "Don't do it. Don't get Samsung because when they break, it's a hassle to try to get it fixed and stuff." And I was like, yeah. But then when I kept hearing it from other people and even from the Lowe's associate, I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. So it's more like a GE for me, General Electric appliance. Hey guys, so is it tiring? He said some stuff you can bargain away. That's so true, Tyron. Okay, sitting pretty, so no problem with getting a technician. Okay. Yeah, but I do like the look of the Samsung appliances. I love the way it looks, you know. Um, but yeah, that new fridge with that screen on it, like that touch screen, that is awesome. That is awesome. But for me, I'm like, I mean, I don't know what else it does, but I don't know if I will be able to use it the way it was intended. All right, Dina. Good night. Good vibes to you, and be safe. Okay. Hope to see you soon. And don't forget, go to IKEA. All right, guys. I think I am gonna follow suit. I am a little tired, and I need a little snack, and I'm gonna probably watch some Netflix or probably watch some YouTube videos before I go to sleep. I'll probably take a Goli gummy or something like that. These things right here. This is a new. This right here. I am. Yeah. This is. This will put you to sleep. It'll relax you and put you to sleep. So I'll probably take one of these or two of these before I, you know, get ready to go to sleep. All right. So, guys, yes, don't forget to email me at the creative way at gmail.com. And if you want to, you can send me messages there. You can send it to me on Instagram, Facebook as well. I think I would see Instagram before I see Facebook, but yeah, the creative way on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And if you all want to contribute to my remodeling and renovation and stuff, you could always contribute to my Cash App, the Cash App tag, whatever, the creative way. So, thank you all again for watching and supporting. I love you all. Good night, sitting pretty. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Love you, and always remember, guys, good vibes only.